Charles Darwin famously articulated his theory of evolution after studying and observing Galapagos finches. These small birds have an amazing diversity of size and shape in their beaks, and Charles Darwin inferred that they must have evolved to eat different sized seeds. This seemingly simple observation went on to revolutionize science. My cultural artifact is specific to my family and bird and nature lovers all around the world. It's my bird book. Even if you've never gone bird watching, you've probably stopped and watched in awe as a hawk soared overhead or a hummingbird sipped nectar from a flower. Ever since I was a child, some of my earliest memories are of walking in the forest with my grandmother and stopping every so often to observe birds through binoculars. Bird watching is, maybe you didn't know about it, but it's actually quite a large pastime. It's also a serious field of scientific inquiry. It brings people closer to nature, and in my case, it's brought me closer to my family. Bird books, modern bird books, are designed where they have hand illustrated drawings accompanied by very detailed descriptions of the species' range and characteristics. Birders use these books to accurately identify species that they see in the field. It was always common practice for birders to make observations in their book of the date when they saw a bird. This would help them to understand long-term trends over the years of when they were seeing birds and where. More recently, apps like eBird and iNaturalist have thousands of people going on and uploading observations, and scientists can actually use this information as data to learn more about bird populations and bird movements. Bird watching has a very specific cultural value set that I'm very lucky to have been a part of. It teaches you to slow down and make careful observations. It also gets you outside and it gets you excited about nature. Bird watching groups also have a long history of advocacy and have been an important part in creating wildlife refuges all across our nation. Even though this is an activity that my grandparents did and that my parents did, I still strongly associate with it and I still choose to participate in it because I identify with it and it's something that I really find fun. I currently work for the Audubon Society, a conservation group that focuses on birds. And my family and I still connect over this very strongly. It's not uncommon when I go visit my brother, first thing we do is we grab our binocs and we go out for a hike to see what birds we can see. And when I'm chatting with my parents on the phone, it's really typical for us to talk about what birds we've seen lately. So even though this is a slightly odd hobby that my family has shared with me, I hope you realized through this speech that it is something that many people can enjoy. It's very accessible and it contributes to scientific knowledge. There's 10,000 species of bird in the world. One small bird, the Arctic tern, makes a round trip flight from pole to pole that's 25,000 miles long. The world of birds is amazing, it's stunning, and I hope this talk has encouraged you to get out and go birding for yourself. Or even if you don't, I hope you just take a moment longer to pause and look when there's a little bird in your backyard. Thanks for watching.